Hi everyone, Jill Hayes here from New York Sash. Well, get ready to be inspired because we're going to shine a beautiful light on all the amazing things happening right here in our own backyard. At Central New York Open House and New York Sash, we've always been committed to our community, and we hear countless stories of some great things happening that make Central New York a great place to live. So we've teamed up with two amazing partners, the Greater Utica Chamber of Commerce and What's Upstate, to share these great stories with you in our video series, Open Doors. We're excited to share another one of these fantastic stories with you right now. Let's see who's opening doors today.
Thanks, Jill. Today I am in Central Plaza in Ilion, where I'm going to be meeting with Liz Hoffman of Hoffman Wellness. She and her team have done a fantastic job of providing youth programming this summer, and this right here is the finale, a beautiful blooming mural. Let's go find out more. Hey Liz, how are you today? This is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Kari. I so appreciate it. We're really proud of the work that's being done down here.
Yeah, so I know Where We Bloom is the culmination of a whole summer of events. Tell me a little bit about Hoffman Wellness. What inspired you to do youth programming in Ilion, and more about your organization?
Sure. So Hoffman Wellness is a newer nonprofit. We incorporated out of a former LLC that my husband and I owned, focused on strength training, but really seeing a need for better health outcomes within Herkimer County. You know, as parents and residents, we really saw this gap in programs for kids during the summer. So around Central Plaza, there is Franco's Pizza, which provides a free lunch program called No Kids Hungry. And in that, kids would come down and have lunch, but not have a lot to do before or afterwards. So we set out to provide structured activities centered around movement, mindfulness, and ideally exposure to public art.
Absolutely phenomenal. So this is a group of a whole bunch of different artists. It's titled Where We Bloom. Tell me a little bit about the concept behind Where We Bloom.
Sure. So our whole summer program was go and grow, right? Because we want to move our bodies, we want to grow in the places that we live, and Where We Bloom is really this concept about maximizing the places that we live in. So I pitched this idea to Angela DeCarlis, and she got together this amazing group of artists, and they each put their own spin and style on this theme.
Yeah. So tell me, Liz, a little bit about your background. I know you are what we call a boomerang. So you grew up in the area, you lived in Boston, you came back. Tell us why. Why did you choose to come home to the Mohawk Valley?
Sure thing. So I'm originally from Herkimer. I'm a proud Herkimer native. My husband's a proud Ilion native. And I spent most of my 20s and 30s outside of New York. And when we had our family, we were living in Massachusetts. I had completed my MBA, and we really felt like it was time to come back to the area that raised us. I heard a lot of people talking about problems and not a lot of people talking about solutions. So we really both felt this pull to come back to the area, and it's been super rewarding.
Yeah, tell me just some of your quick favorites. Yep. Favorite place to eat in the Valley?
Oh man, most recently it's been Stone Soup. My buddy Robbie in Herkimer, I'm so proud of his success, and the food is off the chain.
Best event, summer event, or fall event, since we're coming up to fall?
We love going up to the pumpkin farm in Richfield. It's Cullen's Pumpkin Farm.
Cullen's Pumpkin Farm is opening this week, I believe.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your favorite place just to go on a day trip in the area and still spend the night in your own bed?
Oh, sure thing. We love going up to Pasico. We love hitting up Cooperstown, or just bike riding around our area. We love the Canal Trail.
Yeah, so we are so thrilled to have you back in the Mohawk Valley. This is such an amazing program that you conducted this summer. Tell us what's next.
Sure thing, thank you. We have a really cool program. We take refurbished bikes, or we take gently used bikes and refurbish them and try to get them into the hands of local kids. There is a local boy named Finn Donahue who started this movement of getting his friends to ride bikes to school. So it struck up this conversation between my husband and I, like providing equitable access to bikes, because it really allows kids to get where they need to go. It allows them to move their bodies. It allows them to participate in other sports if they need to get to practice, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, we are so excited to share this moment with you today, being here and filming, learning more about Hoffman. Wellness Collective. Where can people find out more if they want to contribute to any of your upcoming initiatives, or if they're in the area and want to get involved?
Sure, so stop down anytime to Central Plaza to see the artwork. It's really phenomenal. You can check us out at hoff315.org, or we are participating in Mohawk Valley Gives.
All right, great. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we look forward to seeing where you come up next and where you go and grow.
Thank you, Kari.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for Open Doors. If you know of a special individual, business, or organization that needs some highlighting, please reach out to us at cnyopenhouse.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.